I'm so sorry, but it's fake love, fake love, fake love, na 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 na, fake love. Guys, this is Steve. Welcome to another video that I'm making. I'm sorry about the singing just now. I guess I was too excited about IKEA opening this Friday because we're going to phase 2 of the lockdown in Singapore. So all the shops are going to be open, restaurants are going to be open, we can go out and have fun. So I'm super excited about that. Now, something that I was not very excited about 6 years ago was when I started losing my hair. So it happened for me like pretty early in my late 20s. Now my father's bald and both of my grandfathers were bald, so I knew I was going to get bald too. But I just didn't see it coming in my late 20s. Basically one day I started noticing more hair coming out, falling off when I was washing my hair, and started seeing more hair fall throughout the whole house, especially on the bathroom floor. And that just really got worse from that point. Looking back, I was going through a pretty stressful time at work and relationships and stuff. So I think that might have been the trigger for it, I don't know. But so over the last few years, I've tried lots of different things to combat hair loss, to try and slow it down and try and regrow my hair. Some things have worked, some things didn't. If you want me to make a video on everything that I did, I'd be happy to do that. But for today, I want to talk to you about the shampoos that I've used during that time. Now obviously, when it comes to hair loss shampoos, there are lots and lots of brands out there, and it can get a little confusing, and it can be a little difficult in choosing what really works best for you. Everybody's different. But now I can't remember all the shampoos that I've used, but there are definitely a few that I've used for 3 to 6 months that didn't really work. And there's definitely a few that actually ended up really well and I'm still using right now. So let's go through them one by one right now. So I'm going to start with this one. Now this is the first shampoo that I started using 6 years ago when I started losing my hair, and that is the caffeine shampoo from Alpecin. Now when this came out, I was super excited because it was made in Germany, it had caffeine, it smelled really good. And it seemed very scientifically proven. So I used this actually for a good 6 months every day. Now unfortunately this didn't really do a whole lot for me, so it didn't really work. I kept losing hair. For me, I didn't notice any difference in my hair fall throughout the house or the hair fall when I was shampooing, so it was a little disappointing. Now I got this bottle recently because I wanted to get a shampoo for my gym and this was on sale. But what I do like about it is how it smells. It also has a really strong this cooling, tingling effect on your scalp when you use it, so that's nice. But as far as hair loss and growth goes, this one didn't do a whole lot, unfortunately. Now, other brands that I remember using for few months that didn't really work for me. One of them is called the René Futurer. I think it's a French brand. It comes in this green bottle. I think it was called Forticia shampoo or something. Now that was really good in terms of keeping my hair really moisturized. It had these little micro beads with vitamins or minerals or something that was supposed to keep your hair healthy and promote regrowth, but didn't really help for me in terms of regrowth. So I stopped using that. I've also tried using Dengi Mori, which is a shampoo from Korea. I used that for probably a good 6 months. I think that was alright. I remember that reducing my hair fall to some extent, but I stopped using it because it was so expensive. A bottle of shampoo now costs between 40 and 50 bucks, which I think is a little overpriced, so I've stopped using that. So those are the ones that I can remember using that didn't really do a whole lot for me. Now I want to move on to the ones that I've had good results with that I'm still using nowadays. The first one that I want to talk about is this one. It's called Hair Thickening Shampoo, Mild by Nature from Madre Labs. You can't get these in stores in Singapore. You need to get this on iHerb. It's $9.80, so it's less than 10 bucks, so it's pretty economical. It lathers really easily, so you don't need to use a whole lot every time. I think if I just use this one alone, it'll probably last me a good 2 months. It smells really good too. And the best part about this is that it has biotin. It has B complex and biotin for thicker, fuller, and healthy looking hair. Now biotin, I think, is a vitamin that makes up this protein called keratin, which in turn makes up your hair. So it's meant to make your hair stronger and healthier, and I think it does that, so highly recommended this. Now the next one that I've been using for a while is the Root Booster Shampoo from a company called Griffin. It's a Korean brand, and this is another one that I really recommend because it has lots of mineral oils that's meant to moisturize like your scalp and your hair and reduce hair loss. This one almost has no smell. Comes in a pretty big bottle too, so it's 500 ml, so it's not very small. And yeah, it lathers really well, so you don't have to use a lot every time. I've been using this for about a year now. This is a new bottle that I bought recently, so this is another good one that I highly recommend. Perhaps the best one out of 3 is the new shampoo bar from Lush. Now this is a little expensive, especially in Singapore, because it's $28 for this little thing. I actually got mine in New Zealand for $18 at the beginning of this year, so I don't know why it's so much more expensive in Singapore, but it lasts quite a long time as well. So one bar is meant to last about 80 washes. I think if you take good care of it and keep it dry, you can use it for much longer than that. There was a time when I just used this shampoo alone, and it probably lasted me like 3 to 4 months. Now the best thing about this shampoo is that it's all made of like organic, natural stuff. There's no chemicals in it, no artificial stuff. Smells really good. I think the main active ingredients in this is the cinnamon and peppermint oil. So they're meant to increase blood flow in the scalp to stimulate hair growth. Now your hair feels really squeaky clean when you use this. So if you have oily hair and scalp like me, using this will keep it very dry and clean. Sometimes they do make your hair a little frizzy, so that could be a downside, but this is one of the shampoos where I noticed a huge improvement in terms of reducing hair fall and just having healthier, thicker looking hair with more volume. So this one I really recommend for all of you. So these are the 3 shampoos that I highly recommend you guys. For me, I use these in rotation, so I'll use this one day, this one the next, this one, and then repeat again. That way I feel like I get all the benefits of 3 different shampoos throughout the whole week, and that's worked pretty well for me so far. So if you started losing your hair just recently, or even if you have lots of healthy hair right now, I think it's always a good idea to be proactive. I mean, there's no harm in using good quality shampoo to take care of your hair, so I would really recommend that you start using them. Now if you've been having hair loss for a while now and you're kind of stressed out about it, then see a doctor, you know. And I would really consider getting on prescription medication like Propecia. So I've been taking this for about 4 to 5 years now, and it really does work. I think only when I started taking this, I saw a real good improvement in terms of reducing hair fall and everything. It doesn't make hair grow, but it can definitely help to keep the ones you have right now, which is very important for me. You can also consider using minoxidil, things like this, Rogaine and Regain. So one more thing, and I also want to talk to you about this, which you saw in the beginning of the video today. So this is called the Griffin Edge Finger. So it has this pointy kind of silicone end, and basically you're supposed to use this to massage your scalp, so that way it somehow promotes blood circulation, removes all the dandruff, dead skin cells and all that that's on your skin, which in turn is meant to reduce hair loss. Now for me, personal experience with this, I don't like it. Okay, I've only used this once. The biggest problem for me is that I've noticed a lot of hair coming off when I'm using this, like 5 to 6 strands, and those are very valuable hair strands that I want to keep. So for that reason alone, I would not recommend it. And also it doesn't really feel that good when you're massaging your head anyway. So not really recommended unless you want to spend 15 bucks to find out what it's like. So that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you're living in Singapore, then enjoy phase 2. Be safe, take care, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.